world is more complex than ever before. Traditional militaries, rogue states, cyber threats, criminal enterprises, terrorists, religious extremists, and highly empowered groups and individuals can employ hybrid strategies against our nation. The character of warfare has evolved, and the distinction between regular and irregular warfare, state and non-state actors, and combatants and non-combatants has eroded. Operations are conducted across multiple domains. They alter the current and future operating environment by rapidly fielding innovative technologies to improve their intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, or ISR, to enable their maneuverability. Their intention is always the same: increase their power and global influence. Adversaries use the hacker-cracker-maker methodology to acquire, repurpose, and innovate technologies. Our enemies also possess rapid information sharing, which is enabled by low-cost technology. This allows them to have real-time global TTP migration that proliferates best practices without direct cooperation between our enemies. Future trends indicate that terrestrial ISR will supersede aerial ISR by the year 2027. Cognitive radios and global microsensors will be introduced, which will increase our capabilities as well as our adversaries. Dense urban terrain is increasingly becoming the new battlefield. It makes rapid intelligence processing and analysis crucial at the tactical level, and it requires U.S. forces to have significant reach back to facilitate predictive and anticipatory analysis. The phases of conflict have become increasingly indistinguishable, which necessitates a whole-of-government approach. U.S. forces must develop and implement solutions while still being engaged at some level of persistent conflict. How does the U.S. Army and its joint partners adapt and evolve to face these growing threats? One answer is the U.S. Army's Asymmetric Warfare Group. The AWG assists the Army and Joint Forces in understanding the complex operating environment to defeat current and emerging threats, enhance combat effectiveness, and inform future force developments. The AWG has 4 key components to its mission. We provide operational advisory support. We inform commanders by advising and assisting pre-deployment and in-theater forces to enable the defeat of current and emerging threats. We identify capability gaps. We provide observations and analyses of regional operating environments to identify capability gaps and describe potential conflict zones relevant to future Army requirements. We inform solution development. We rapidly develop, disseminate, and transition non-material and material countermeasures to create tactical and operational advantages in support of unified land operations. We assist in .mil PFP integration. We serve as a catalyst for developing Army capabilities that enhance organizational adaptability, soldier survivability, and combat effectiveness. This is done through integration of doctrine, organizations, training, material, leadership and education, personnel, facilities, and policy. Our focus areas include operations across domains. Our traditional roles have blurred as the fight expands across all domains, including air, land, sea, space, and cyberspace. We advise on how to integrate joint capabilities from the tactical level to the operational and strategic levels. Security force assistance. Uprisings and global unrest are more common every day. Religious, political, and economic forces regularly clash, and underfunded governments struggle to provide basic services for their population. The almost seamless connectivity of cyber communications and social media only helps to inflame these volatile situations, and global threat migration makes it difficult to address these issues individually. Therefore, security force assistance is essential to identifying emerging threats and developing solutions to defeat them. Leader development. The challenges of today's complex world require a new way of thinking. We help develop leaders who are adaptable, flexible, and creative. They are leaders who can think on their feet in the midst of a chaotic situation without additional support or guidance. After all, they are up against adversaries who don't follow a rule book. Dense urban terrain. This will be tomorrow's battle space, and it will require a different set of tactics, techniques, and procedures to effectively operate in. Our forces must be prepared to navigate the complex challenges this environment presents, including the radical geometry of skyscrapers and subterranean structures, impenetrable traffic, humanitarian assistance on a massive scale, and a variety of adversaries operating and living side by side with the civilian population. Recognition of changes to come is only the beginning. We must work quickly to transform the way we think and operate on the battlefield, and we must continue to strengthen our partnerships to defeat our adversaries. We need to do what we can every day to make a difference. To learn more about the Asymmetric Warfare Group, go to awg.army.mil. If you're a Common Access card holder, you can access the AWG Knowledge Center, which is an online database through MilSuite that compiles and maintains AWG-developed products for use by all U.S. Army and joint organizations. This database draws from the vast collection of AWG observations made during operational advisory missions. It helps Army and Joint Forces understand the complex operational environment and assist in improving individual and unit effectiveness and adaptability. The world is dangerous and unpredictable, and our adversaries continue to evolve at a rapid pace never seen before. Only through innovative and creative thinking can we transform our forces to win in this complex world. Think, adapt, anticipate. The Asymmetric Warfare Group.